Hey, welcome back everyone. My name is Jas and today I'm talking about how the learning objectives can actually help you to pass the FRM Part 1 or Part 2 exam. Now, the learning objectives are officially given by the institute, which is the CARP, and they have laid down the proper structure as to what you need to learn or what you are being expected to learn if you are in part 1 or the part 2 exam. So the very first advantage that you get if you follow the learning objectives is that you have a proper structured approach. Now this is very crucial, because if you do not have a structured approach, you really do not have a direction, and if you do not know where you're going, I think that is not something that you want to do. So all the learning objectives can be found officially on the GARP website as well. I'll put a link on the description box below so that you can go ahead and you can download that. The second advantage, you avoid the material that is very unlikely to be tested on the exam. How? Well, if you know that there are certain learning objectives that start with the word, let's say, describe, explain, so on and so forth. So that means that you just have to describe that particular thing, right? If they ask you to describe value at risk, you need to know what is value at risk. You need to describe that. But if they say that calculate the value at risk or the expected shortfall, now you're supposed to know the formula of the value at risk as well as the expected shortfall. So all the learning objective, those keywords, that's what you are expected to do. So by that way, if something is not a calculate learning objectives or apply or estimate, then in that situation probably you can just pass on that particular formula and you can move ahead. So that way you can actually avoid something that is not going to be tested on the exam. And finally, the last benefit is that you get a confidence boost. Now this is also critical, guys. When you have a focused when you have a structured approach, you know where you're going, you know what you've done, and you have a more focused approach, that really boosts your overall confidence. And once you're done with your overall preparation, one very simple thing that you can actually do is that you can just download the PDF of the learning objectives from the GARP website, and what you can do is you can just mark it up that, okay, do you know this learning objective? Yes, done. Second learning objective? Yes, done. Now that's also one way that if you are done with that, if you have already revised, if you have already gone through everything and you just want to boost your confidence or give to your mind a relaxation that yes, you've done the preparation overall 100%, and if you have time, you can probably do that as well. So I highly recommend that stick to what the learning objectives are asking. If they are asking you to follow this, then you have to do that. If you are asking to calculate, you must know the formula for that. So on and so forth. There are ways in which the learning objectives can actually help you pass your upcoming FRM. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.